All right, here we go. Now, I cannot talk over you the whole time, so you're going to need to be quiet. 8. Now, would we eliminate x or y? Why would we eliminate x? Because they have the same coefficient, but opposite. All right. So, am I going to? This is as loud as I'm talking. So, if you can't hear me, that's your problem. Because I can't. I'm not yelling over y'all.
Guys, be quiet.
All right. So, are we going to add or subtract? Why are we going to add? Because they're different signs. The 3's are the different signs, right? So we're going to add straight down. What's negative 3 plus 3?
Negative 6.
0. What's negative 8? Take a point, Jorge. What's negative 8 plus negative 5y?
13. Guys.
And what's negative 24 plus 4.5?
Negative 6.5.
All right, did anybody get it right so far?
Yes.
Hey, that's exciting.
The thing I got wrong was
I got 0 already.
the opposite.
Yeah, I looked at the winding.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember, and that's what a lot of people have done in the past couple of periods, you have to look for the same coefficient. So don't get in the habit of just eliminating that one variable. Look for the matching numbers. So that's a common mistake, and that's one we can fix. All right, so what did y'all do from here, Sarah?
We divide by negative 13.
You divide. Okay.
If y equals 1.5.
All right, do we agree or disagree?
Agree.
Okay, why is it positive 1.5?
Because the negative and the negative is positive.
Okay, not a negative and a negative is a positive. A negative divided by a negative is a positive. So make sure that we're saying the right thing, because I don't want us to think that because we add 2 negatives, we get a positive. That's not how it works. All right, now that we have y, what are we going to do?
Plug it in for the negative.
Are we going to plug it in for y or for x?
Y.
Y. All right, now does it matter if I plug it into the top or to the bottom? No, it doesn't. You should get the same answer. So we're going to have negative 3x minus 8 times what?
1.5 equals negative 24.
Okay, does everybody see where we got this from?
Yes.
Okay, so now we do negative 8 times 1.5 and you get? What do I do now?
Plus 12.
And you get negative 3x equals negative 12, correct? So then what does x equal? Positive or negative? Why is it positive?
Negative.
We don't have to yell. All right, now how do I write my answer? Do I? Can I finish my question? Can I finish my question? Do I write it as xy or yx? Okay, so it's 1.5. How many of us got it right?
I sure did not.
Okay, if we made a mistake past where okay, so some of us said we subtracted because we looked at the y's. Did anybody add and then just make a mistake here?
I made a mistake.
Where did you make your mistake, Chandler?
I made like right when I. Let's see.
You added and got a different number? So that's just a computation error. We need to make sure that we're watching our signs and being careful.
Why am I dividing right there at the top?
Right here?
Yes, I divided all the way through.
You should not have divided. We do not divide until this step. So the first thing you should always do is either add or subtract. But that's okay that you at least tried, right? And that's more than some of us did who don't do our homework.
Mm-hmm. Just so you guys see, know what I'm saying? All that right there.
Okay, they can't see that. Okay, so right here, I'm honestly not sure what you did.
I don't know. I think I
So
divided.
it looks like you added.
And I did 3 times.
No, it
Divided
looks
by
like
3.
I don't know. You went crazy.
Man, get my.
Okay. Well, we're not judging. We're just trying to fix the mistake. But can you correct it on your paper to match mine?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you do it real quick so that we can move on?
I do that class. So,
Okay.
class 4 in. I mean, when the class is gonna end, God.
Okay. Alright, now, any other questions? Did anybody make a different mistake than his craziness? Sarah said that she added but got a different number. Now, Sarah, where did you get a different number at? Did you get negative 13?
I actually did -3 equals 32.
Okay, so I don't know where you got the 32 from, but your -3 is because you did 8 plus a negative, or -8 plus 5. So make sure that you watch your signs because both of these are negative. Did anybody else make a mistake?
That's what I did.
We subtracted 3 and 3?
Yeah, I accidentally subtracted.
Yeah, and you got -9, or -6 rather? So when you subtracted, did it mess everything up and you couldn't eliminate? Now, why did we add?
Because it's different signs.
Different signs, and didn't we write that down in our notes?
Yes.
We wrote that down right there. So if we get confused, we can look back. Now, that's going to be a common mistake you made, but fix your mistakes. Because your test is a win. Friday. Alright, now let's look at B. Do you think that we're going to eliminate C or D? Paris, what do you think?
I think it's deep.
I think it's D as well. Because these have the same coefficient, right? Take a point, Paris. These have the same coefficient. Now, Nick, can you tell me whether we're going to add or subtract to cancel out, to eliminate? Why are we going to subtract? Look at you go. Take a point. We got the same sign, so we subtract. So that means that we're going to have 6C minus 5C, and that's C. -9 minus a -9 cancels. 111 minus 103 is... Look at us go. Now, who got it right from there? Or who got it right to there? If you did not get it right, what mistake did we make? Yeah, we need to be correcting a marker, or at least copying down in marker. We didn't do our homework, but that's cool. So no one made a mistake? Hey, that's exciting. Did you do your homework? Pardon? Where is it at? Because we're checking it. Look at all those.
Still checking it after when if you did, you still gotta check it.
Right, we're going over it.
Mine was right.
How do you know we haven't finished going over it?
No, my freshman.
There's 2 problems. How do you know? You don't have your notebook open and we're...
I just know it's right. I got this.
Dang it, just go to the thing.
He doesn't know what page it is because his notebook's not organized. There's nothing in his notebook. Alright, so now that we have C equals 8, what should we do with this, Sarah? Plug it. Now, does it matter which one we plug it into?
No.
It does not, but I like to plug it into the top one. So it does matter which letter. Why am I plugging it in for C?
Because it's C equals 8.
Yes.
Minus
The answer is 6.
equals 100.
Oh, I was like, I got it right.
Breathe. Alright, what is 6 times 8?
48.
48.
Okay, what do I do from here?
You got it minus 48.
It's 48 on both sides. Then you said 1
Negative 90 equals 111 minus 48, 63, right?
Divine by 9.
And what's our answer? -7. Take a point, Bo Battens. Now, why do I write it as 8 -7? Okay, now, did anybody make a mistake on this one that we can fix? You don't know what happened?
I got 48.
We got 48 right here. Did you get C equals 8? Did you get C equals 8?
I feel like I got 6 somehow. That's why I thought man, was 6.
Oh, okay. Well, that's real close. But close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Did anybody else make a mistake? You made mistakes? Did you even do your homework?
Whoa.
Look at all those papers.
You sure did not? I didn't know that page. Go check with that, man, because you know, black people loud. Black people loud.
No, we're not doing that. Alright, so I feel like we're good with these when we have the same coefficient. But last year we learned another way to eliminate when... You gotta get it together, baby. But are you practicing on your own? Like, are you practicing at home? Are you watching the videos? Are you coming to zero period? We have zero period till 8:15. Then I guess you need to get here early. You me call your mama? I'll call her and be like, hey, I'm gonna swing by and come get her because she needs to be here. Okay. Alright, now let's look back at our foldable. So we eliminate when we have the same coefficient. But what happens if we don't have the same coefficient? You need to make them equal, right? So how do we make an equation equal? Multiply, take a point. Now, in this problem, are the x's the same?
No.
Are the y's the same?
No.
So we can't eliminate. We do not, however, want to graph, nor do we want to use substitution because, one, they're not in slope-intercept form, and two, we don't have a variable by itself. So we still want to eliminate. Now, the way we do that is we need to convert our equation so that our x's match up, or the y's match up. Can we convert 3x into 9x? And how would we do that? Multiply times 3.
I ain't know the answer.
Have a fit? Stop that.
I thought you were going to talk over me.
Alright, so write this note down that says to change an equation. What operation do we use, y'all? Multiply.
I thought I was so smart. Like third grade when I first learned multiply. Like I was so smart.
That's fun.
Oh.
Paris, that's not nice. Can we not?
Face.
I always do that.
Not passing math class. Ha 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 ha. Let's do this.
Did you have math class?
Yes, I was valedictorian. Thanks.
Oh.
Say it like all surprised.
I went to a Division I school. I don't care. Alright, so I want us to solve this middle equation by using elimination. Now, we want to eliminate our x's because it's out front and that's what I want to do, so that's what we're going to do. How do we turn 3x into 9x? Multiply times 3. See? Alright, now put parentheses around it, put a 3.
So we own the street, everything doesn't.
To everything. Take a point. Alright, no. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to write our problem on the inside because we don't have enough room on the outside. Now,
the 3 got to be everybody. And leave nobody out.
okay. I don't really understand. Okay. 3 times 3x is?
9x.
Remember, we're multiplying. Alright, 3 times negative 5y is?
Negative 15.
Y. And 3 times negative 6 is?
Negative 18.
Alright, so we multiplied our top equation by 3. What are we going to do with our bottom equation?
The same thing.
You don't multiply that one because we don't want to change it. You just bring it over there, right? So we just move this equation
Right over there.
over. So it's negative 9x plus 15y equals 13.
Well, when you just, I got it.
So breathe.
Yes, sir. Please raise your hand.
Stop yelling. Now all four of them are the same, right, Damien? So, but do they have opposite signs?
Yes, ma'am.
So are we going to add or subtract?
You are going to add.
We're going to add because opposite signs add. And didn't we write that down in our notes?
Yes.
And isn't there a reason why we take notes?
Yes, there's a.
Just let it go. Be able to. All right, so we're going to add. Now, what do you think is going to happen in this problem?
Are we still gonna cross out the 9?
The X's cancel out.
The x's cancel.
15 minus 15.
Why do the y's also cancel?
It's zero.
Same coefficient, but
You gonna get zero.
yep, and you get 0. Good. Both of you take a point.
And you got 18 plus 13. which equals-
Negative 18.
Don't say nothing. You gotta say anything. It's gonna make me very mad.
Negative 31.
No.
Negative
5.
Give him a chance. Give him a chance.
Wait a minute, I'll tell you you're wrong, and I got negative 31.
It's negative 5.
Yes.
You gotta raise your hand.
All right, now does 0 equal negative 5?
No.
It's negative 5. It's negative 5.
Why did you question?
I feel smart.
So what's the answer?
You were my
No solution.
So,
Okay.
Now, do you think that they're all going to be like that?
No.
There's a second part.
There is. And even though you multiply, once you multiply from here, you still do the same thing we've been doing. So it's not any different, just that first step of multiplying is different. Yes.
Can I say the main part?
There's not another part.
Is that 3?
We're done with this problem.
I asked her, was there a
Always
next
listen
part?
to our
No, you do not have to always multiply to cancel the first number. What if this was a 2? So can you multiply 2 by anything to get 9?
Oh.
No. So then you would multiply to get your y. And we're actually about to do a problem that looks like that. Yes. Because what 3 times 3 is... That's okay. Okay, so I'm going to write this problem on 5D because I'm out of room. And we're going to title it Elimination Using Multiplication. Elimination with multiplication. Eliminación como multiplicación. Alright, Tater Tots, let's go. Come on, write this down. Should we add today's date?
hey, is it true that teachers learn more from their students than you?
Teachers or
I don't think that's like a question.
You got some not so bright kids.
Yo,
Why don't we never work in those days?
because I don't care for textbooks.
And besides,
And everything, all the notes I give you are in your notebook. If you write things down, you're going to get exactly what the textbook says.
Miss Ashbury, you're my new favorite math teacher in the world.
Thank you.
I've been her big favorite student.
No, that's a lie.
Before she even came here.
Yeah.
She was me before she came here.
I remember her when she went to Montevallo. She just didn't remember.
Exactly.
I didn't go to Montevallo. I taught at Montevallo.
She went to
Montevallo.
Chelsea.
I knew her. She just didn't
Right?
remember.
Wasn't Chelsea?
All right, this is our problem.
Like, what grade was you in Montevallo?
So, looking at this problem, we don't have matching coefficients on either variable, correct?
Nope.
So we need to figure out what variable that we're going to eliminate. Now, stop. Just breathe for a minute and let me finish talking. Now, can we turn 2 into 7?
No.
No, we can't multiply 2 by anything to get 7. Can we multiply 3 by something to get 6? What can we multiply by? 2. So, Are we going to multiply the top equation or the bottom equation?
Top.
Raise your hand. Damien. That's not what I asked you. I asked you if we multiply the top equation or the bottom equation.
Okay, I said top.
We don't multiply by the top.
I mean, the bottom.
Why would we not multiply the top?
Because
Paris?
Can't multiply.
Because you can't get your show those sisters. And then you're not small. Hey. Go ahead, Rich. You
No,
ain't.
not gonna tell you.
Neither of them know. So you can't multiply by 6, anything by 6 to get 3. Well, you can, but we're not going to use a fraction. So we're trying to turn 3 into 6, so you multiply the bottom one. Am I going to multiply everything or one thing?
Everything.
Reggie, do that laugh one more time whenever you speak, and I'm going to lose it.
I'm done.
All right, what's 2 times 3x?
6x.
It's laughter. Oh.
All right, what's 2 times 3x?
6.
X. What's 2 times negative 7y?
14.
And 2 times negative 19?
I got that right too.
You gotta give me a good one. Got this.
Rebecca, what's 2 times negative 19? Gracias.
And I mean, you can give me cash off like that?
No.
Oh.
Alright, so now, Natalie, can you tell me what I'm going to do with this top equation right here?
you slide it.
Natalie? Am I going to plug it in, or am I going to move it over with this one?
Oh, you're gonna go. You put the top one, right?
Yeah.
Put above that.
Yes, so I'm going to move it over. And we want to move it over so that we can line them up, right?
Oh, it's not one.
Now, do you see that our x's have the same coefficient now? Mackenzie, did we really do anything that extra that's going to make you confused?
Honestly, no, not really.
Not really. We just multiplied, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now, Sarah, can you tell me whether we're going to add or subtract?
We are going to subtract.
Say it with confidence.
Okay, we're going to subtract
Why are we going to subtract?
because they are the same sign.
Yes. And are we going to take a point? Danubia, are we going to eliminate x or y? Gracias. Take a point. All right. Alexis, if I have 6x minus 6x, what happens to this x? All right. And can you tell me what negative 2 minus negative 14 is? Without someone else telling you?
12. Negative 12. Oh, why'd you just guess? 12. Sorry.
Take a point. Positivo. All right, and what's 10 minus negative 38, Jorge? Okay. Tell me what 10 minus negative 38 is. He's going to do it, and then he's going to spit his gum out that he's just gnawing on. Gracias. Take a point. All right, Chandler. Do you see how we got to this point? Because you're a student and I'm trying to make sure that you understand. Do you see how we got to this point?
It looks like you.
Why did we divide by 2 again?
We multiplied by 2 so that we could turn 3x into 6x.
Okay, so you did.
I multiplied everything on the bottom equation by 2.
Here, I'm on the right side.
So you understand this part?
Yeah.
Okay, then why did I subtract?
Because minus 9.
There's one minus sign. Breathe. This minus sign right here is our main one. And we subtracted because before, was that there? Are these the same sign? And we wrote down same sign.
Same time in subtraction.
We subtract, yes. So why did I subtract?
Because the same.
Okay. And then can you tell me what 48 divided by 12 is?
I sure can. Hang on. 48 divided by 30 is 4.
Good. Take a point. All right, Will. Can you tell me what to do now that we have y?
Plug Y into Y.
We do. We plug y into y. Damien, can you tell me how to write the first step?
I think it's 6x parentheses.
6x minus. No. What's in front of the y, baby? Minus 2 parentheses. 2 times 4 equals. Equals what, baby? We're doing the top one, so what does it equal? Oh my gosh. Okay, are we together? Mackenzie, do you see how we got there? Are you sure? Natalie, you good? Colby, do you see how we got there? Okay. Alright, now, no. How do you know what I was going to ask? Ever, can you tell me what negative 2 times 4 is? Gracias, take a point. Jorge, can you tell me what to do next since you're just screaming it out? Take a point. Wait. Chandler, can you tell me what to do from here? Divide by what? And what's 18 divided by 6? How do I write my answer?
3, 4.
Take a point. Stop arguing. Stop. Alright, try B without me. Does anybody have any questions on A before we go any further? Nick, you good?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Mackenzie, you good?
I'm down. I'm looking for my question. I got it.
Okay.
So you said we have to multiply the 2. So if you cross out, and then never.
Yep. Alright, try B without me. Are you ready?
No, pero nada.
Is it going to be like the first one or second? I mean, it's going to be
Yep. Alright, work this one out.
No.
See?